Men who
Employees of
proposed and
maternity
she said
wards.
no.
What is the
What
worst
happened
case that you
afterwards with
shouldn't
your
be a
life?
parent you have
My
seen?
friend A had been with his girlfriend B
My
for
OB told me
years,
the story
so
of
he
the
decided he
saddest
wanted to
delivery.
propose.
He delivered a
What he
baby of
didn't
a
know is that B
12-year-old
was
girl.
also thinking
On one
about
of the
proposing to
postpartum
her.
rounds when
I
he went in to
proposed
check on her,
first,
she
and B
was
freaked
asleep
out
and was
because she
sucking
had
her
already
thumb.
set her proposal and
I
bought a
know a
ring,
couple who were
so she
foster
said no.
parents. Roughly
Over
every
the
year
next
they
week,
get a newborn
B
from a
freaked out
couple who
more
were
and
both
more,
on the affair
and refused
register.
to answer
They
A's
kept
calls
getting
and
pregnant
messages.
despite knowing
Then
that the baby
decided
would
to
be
use the
removed
money
by
he had
social
saved up to
services
buy a
almost
plane
immediately.
ticket to Europe.
3.
What was supposed to
Not
be
on
a
the maternity
3-month
ward,
trip
but in
through
the
Western
ED,
Europe
they have a
turned out to be a
regular
year-long
patient.
trip
She has
around
had
the
8
world.
kids taken away.
One day,
She said
A
she is
says that
going
he's
to keep
coming
having
back
them
and B
until she
decides
gets
to
to
go
keep
and
them.
wait for him at
4.
the airport
Not
and
an
propose to
employee
him
of a
there.
maternity
It
ward,
turns
but
out that
I
while
have a
being in
cousin who
Peru,
is a manic.
I met a girl and
She's
they
just
fell in
had her
love
5th
almost
child.
immediately,
Every
and got
time she
married
has
in
a baby,
Peru.
it gets taken away
5
from her,
years
and she
later,
literally
A
has
and his
another one on
Peruvian wife
purpose,
are
hoping
still
she can
happily
keep
married
having
and
one.
recently had a
She's
baby.
incredibly
While B
lucky that
hasn't
her
still
parents,
quite forgiven
my
herself
uncle
for
and aunt,
ruining her
have taken in
relationship
all
with
of her
A.
children so they can be together. But they are about 70 years old and have already raised 5 kids of their own. I actually hate my cousin for doing this to them. 5. My work took me to a perinatal mental health unit. There was a new mom who was an inpatient there. How the baby a week or two